welcome to my channel. Susan's Just Making It. I'm Susan, and as always, I'm here making stuff, messes, chaos, and just trying to make it through life. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if this is your first time watching, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone's doing great, and if you like today's video, a thumbs up is always appreciated. So, as you can tell from the thumbnail and title, today's video is another bargain bin haul, but this is a collective haul from 2 different visits. So, each time I went, I only picked up a few things, so I just smushed the 2 visits together into one video. I think I did really good on these 2 visits. Now, as I mentioned, when I first started doing the bin haul videos, they would have, they started off when they opened the store on Saturdays. They're open Saturdays until Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday they restock. And originally, everything started out as $1 on Saturday and went down throughout the week, and by Wednesday everything was $1. But then they started incorporating some bigger box items. They had them all along, but not very many. So they switched up the pricing a little bit to accommodate the bigger box items. Now, they have in the past had Walmart returns. They have had Amazon returns. They had Target products at one point, and he tries to mix it up a little bit. And when the owner's there, he'll kind of ask people like what they're looking for, what they'd like him to try to bring in. Of course, I always say the health and beauty, just saying, because I've got some really good deals. But it's kind of nice that he's doing different things. It keeps it interesting, and it's obviously better for him to figure out what people want. So yeah, so from now on when I do hauls, it's gonna be a little bit different, like with pricing and the type of things that I purchase. So on the first of the 2 visits, I only picked up a few things. I'll show you what's right in front of me first, because it's right in front of me. Now, this is already open because I already started using it because I needed it, so I started using it. So I picked up this Dove. It's the Daily Moisture Shampoo. This is a 40-ounce bottle. I paid $5 for this. He had a lot of these. He had like a whole bin table and a half full of these. No conditioner, just shampoo. But, which I have a couple bottles of conditioner. I needed shampoo, so it worked out good for me. Paid $5 for this. I was like, it's probably a good deal. Shampoo's not cheap. Dove is good. I just looked this up on the Walmart app, because at this particular time it was Walmart returns. That's why I looked up on Walmart. This retails for $16.98. So $5, okay. As a matter of fact, next time I go, if they have any, which they probably will because they had a lot, I'll probably pick up another one. So yeah, that'll last a day or 2 around here. Just kidding. It'll last longer than that. When the kids were home, maybe a day or 2, but it'll last longer than that now. So I got that for $5. Then I picked up this Sunbeam heating pad. This was $7. Yeah, $7. I don't know what heating pads go for. My bad. I should have looked it up, but I thought it was worth it. And they had a larger size one. This is just a regular size. It's 12 inches by 15 inches, heating pad with ultra soft cover, 2-hour auto shut off, and 3 heat settings. And let me get out of the box. The box is kind of a little bit mangled anyway, which, whatever. Now I have a hot water bottle, but I don't have a heating pad, and there have been a few times I wish I had a heating pad, because I'm not young anymore, and you never know what's going to hurt the following day. You know, one day this will hurt, the next day something else will hurt. So I thought, you know, me and the man of the house getting old, we better have a heating pad on hand. So, and not only that, hot water bottles, okay. I'm always paranoid they're going to leak, and I'm going to have water all over. So I'd rather have a heating pad. But this is what we got here. It's not super huge, but, you know, you got a backache. It'll fit over your back if something else. I don't need a huge one. And then it's got the control settings and stuff. So I paid $7. And they had different types of covers, but I wanted the fuzzy one. I thought I'd like that. I'm sure if I turn this on and put it between the covers, I think I know where Harley would be napping. So I got the shampoo for $5 and the heating pad for $7. I'll put it back in the box later. And then, right here, it's gonna fall. And then, like I said, they have the big boxes, and they'll just cut down the sides a little bit. So I found some curtain panels. I found one. I'm like, okay, I like this. Let me see if I find the other one so I can find a pair. So I found it, and it had the packaging on it. I mean, it was already ripped, but I just ripped out what I wanted to save. And I knew they came in pairs because it says panel 1, panel 2. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then I saw another one peeking out that was the same. I'm like, wonder if there's another pair in there. So I found 2 more panels. So I'm digging around to see what else they had, because they had some sheer panels, and they had just some stuff in there. And I found another panel. I'm like, I wonder if there's another pair. So I found 6 matching panels. So I found 3 pairs of curtains. And this is what they look like. They're very neutral. I tend to grab neutral stuff because it goes with everything. And not only that, I feel like if you keep your bigger stuff neutral, you can change it up with the smaller things. Like if your furniture and bigger things like this are neutral, you can mix it up through the seasons with a change of throw pillows, a throw over the arm of the couch or chair, you know, some of your decor. And then with it being neutral, I can use it in any room. And it's with the big grommets, so I'll have to put it on a nice curtain rod. And not only that, I was kind of thinking living room, but who knows. Not a lot of rooms have just one window, like some of these here do in this weird place. But the last 2 houses I lived in, like the living room in both places had a wide window and then a narrower window, and I needed 3 sets of curtains for those. So it's whatever. Off on a tangent. But anyway, I found 6 matching panels. So I don't need to show you all 6 because they all look the same. Now, one of them I noticed is a little bit dirty on the bottom hem, and one of them looks like maybe somebody had, like a kid or something, had like candy or something on their hands, and there's something sticky. I think I can just like peel most of it off. But he was going to throw this away when he put the stuff in the bag because it was all mangled. I said, no, I want to keep the packaging because it's got the care instructions on the packaging, and they are machine washable. So more than likely, before I even use them, I would probably throw them in the machine and press them with a cool iron. I don't think I will let them dry 100%. I'll probably take them out of the dryer when they're still a little damp because they are polyester. And yeah, I don't want to do that on a real hot setting and let it dry all the way. Just saying. But I thought it was a good deal. You know, you can see it says Walmart.com, Walmart return. But they're the blackout, energy saving, thermal insulated, and noise reducing. And they are the 84 length, which, you know, I probably will put these up till after I get out of this circus of an apartment. But I'd rather get who knows what windows you're going to have and what length you're going to need, but I'd rather get them the longest length, then I can always cut them off and hem them if I need to, versus finding maybe 63 and then having a window where I need an 84. So yeah, and it has the light black meter, right? Not that I sleep during the day, but blocks out light, energy saving, reduces cost of heating and cooling, which is nice because yeah, saving money. Thermal insulated helps reduce noise. And yeah, so it has the care instructions and stuff down here. So I told him, don't throw them away, I want the care instructions. So there's that. So I paid, he charged me $2 a panel. So I paid $12 for 3 pair of curtains. Where are you going to get 3 pair of curtains for $12? Nowhere. So yeah. And on that trip, so I only got those. I got one more thing on that trip. I think I got a good deal. So they had some big box items, and on their Facebook page, they'll do sneak peeks. Like, especially on a Friday, they have new stuff on Saturday. So Friday they do the sneak peeks of like the big, the wow products. And then through the week they'll say, oh, we still have a lot of good stuff left, blah, 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 blah. Take some pictures. I was surprised to find this because the picture was there the day before, and I'm like, and I didn't go till a little bit later in the day because they open at noon, but it was like 3 or 4 by the time I went. I'm like, it's probably gone. It wasn't gone. I'll show you because it's in a box in the other room, and it's too heavy. I can't carry it in here. And yeah, it's just a cardboard box. So this is what I found. I'm gonna bring it up big enough to show you guys. Hopefully it'll show up. Oh goodness. So this desk, there you can see this desk. It's a smaller desk. It's got the opening, and then it's got 3 drawers down here. Now it's in a box. I don't know how long it's going to stay in the box because for some reason Harley is fascinated. She's been shredding the cardboard box. She's got 3 scratching posts, but she's shredding the cardboard box. So I don't know how long it's going to be in a box. But anyway, it's in a box. So the day that I went, they had the big box items were $45 each. So I paid $45 for this desk. Okay. Then I got home and I'm like, $45 for, you know, you have to assemble and stuff, but I'm $45. That's okay. That's pretty good. How good of a deal was it? So I looked it up online. This particular listing that I brought this picture up from is let me see if I can go in. $124. Now Walmart.com, they'll have several of the same item, but it'll be from like different sellers. This listing, it's $124. There's another listing on here. I looked right before I brought this up where it's selling for $233. Now I got the white one, and I just looked up the couple listings for the white one, but they have it in gray, and I think they have it in black. Now when I first, that's the listings I found today. When I first came home and looked at the listings, the cheapest one I found was $105 and change, and that one had like 6 listings for it. And the most expensive one was $260 something. So I think I got a good deal getting it for $45. And that is going, I'm not going to bother putting it together here because I'm on the 2nd floor, and if I move, I think your furniture and stuff gets enough wear and tear when you move, so I'm just going to keep it in the box. But my intentions are that's going to be my new makeup vanity once I get settled. It's not as deep as the table I have now, but this table is not very sturdy. But yeah, that's what my plan is for it. And I like that it's got the drawers so I can put some stuff in the drawers. So whatever, paid $45. So that was the first trip. And I always get off on these tangents because I talk too much. So the second trip I did pretty good. The second, with the desk, the curtain panels, the shampoo, and the heating pad, with tax and everything, plus I used a debit card, so they charge you 3%. I think it came to $70 something. I didn't think that was that bad. This next trip I spent $16 and change. Did pretty good, I think. The first thing I got is this. What is this, you ask? Believe it or not, this is a pillow. Now, there would have been a time I would have been like, that's not a pillow. But I ordered some pillows off of Amazon, and they come like all this in the plastic. And then when you take them out of the plastic, you give them how many hours, and they poof up. But when I saw it in the bin, I'm like, what is that? Is that like a pillow shan? Is that like a baby quilt? So I'm trying to, and the label doesn't say. It's got just a yellow label, but it doesn't, it's got a barcode. It doesn't say anything. And nothing, and it has a tag where it was clearance down, and I'm trying to even look on there, but it doesn't say. So I don't want to take it out of the plastic because I don't know what it is. I'm not going to be like some of the other people and take it out of the plastic so it gets all dirty and stuff like that. So I'm trying to look on the tag. Finally I saw that it says pillow. I'm like, oh yeah, it's one of the pillows that's all shrink wrapped and whatever. So the tag on here says it was clearanced out to $20.92. I'm cheap. I don't pay $20 for a pillow. I get them $5 pillows. That's just me because I'm cheap. I'd rather, when they get yucky, I just buy new ones. And it says save $8.96. So according to this, which this is not always right, this was around a $30 pillow. And how much I paid for this? Because when I brought it to the register, he goes, what is that? Is that a pillow? I go, yeah. He goes, oh, pillows are $5. I paid $5 for a $30 pillow. I wish they had more. So I got a pillow. And then this was probably something I could have probably left there, but I didn't. So it's just a register cover, a heat vent register cover, and it's the standard series floor register. It's 4x12, and I got this because like I shared before, when we move out of here, we'd really like to buy versus rent, and a mobile home is an option. Like, we're keeping our options open. It just depends on what we can find, what we can afford. And I know this is standard size for a mobile home vent, and it seems like, and probably obviously it'll be a used mobile home, it seems like they always, is it just me, or does like any mobile home you've ever been in has a vent that needs to be covered? Just saying. But I picked it up, and then if I don't happen to use it, I could put it on Mercari, or I know people that live in mobile homes that might be able to use it. So no big deal. Now, the day we went, this day, all of the bin items were $25, and the big box items I think were as marked. And they said, because I think we went actually on a Saturday, it was the first day, I think. So, but they said, you know, because people were asking, how much is everything? How much is everything? The big items were $25, but if it's a smaller item, obviously this is not $25. So they said what they do is they scan the barcode into the app. They were all Walmart items, and it's 50% of whatever the retail comes up as. So this was coming up at just under $10. He gave it to me for $4. So, like I said, I got it because if I can't use it, someone can use it. So, but I probably could have skipped that, but I got it. Then I also got, I think I got everything in here. I found these. Actually, my sister found. She said to get a little acrylic organizer things on it. So I got these, and I got 2 of them, and they're the same. So I don't have to show you one. And I like that it has like the 3 dividers here, and then the bigger open divider here, which this would be really nice for makeup, or in the bathroom. I could see like hairbrush and stuff, or even in my craft room. You know, I could put like paper here and then like different pencils and pens. But he scanned this, and it says serve them up. Oh, it says cutlery caddy. So probably like for a picnic for your plastic silverware and your napkins, whatever. I would never use it for that. That's just me. So anyway, he scanned the barcode, and he said nothing's coming up. And I'm like, oh. He goes, you get them for $1 a piece. I'm like, okay, because they're not the thinner acrylic. This is that. It has no bend to it. This is that. It's a heavy weight. So I'm like, okay. I'm gonna try to get my life organized, but we'll see. So I paid $1 a piece for those, and then I think this. I'm trying to think, did I grab everything? I think I did. One more item. Okay, I found an 8-volt cordless rotary tool, and it's just the Hyper Tough, which is like the Walmart brand. Like they're like bottom of the line, cheapest affordable tools, which granted most of mine are, because I didn't want to invest a lot in tools. But when I moved in here, I had none of that stuff anymore, so I did buy a lot of this Hyper Tough, just so if I needed a saw, I had a saw. If I needed a drill, I had a drill. Not for any big projects, but if I needed a tool, I had it. And I didn't have a lot of money to spend, so I got a lot of this. So it's affordable. It's okay. I mean, for as much as I use them, I've never had a problem with it. I've used my reciprocating saw, I've used my drill, I've used my jigsaw, I used my little mouse sander. I haven't had any problems. I've been happy with it. It's not like I'm out there building furniture, but that's a whole other thing. So anyway, the rotary tool, and I thought this is nice for crafting. I've watched so many videos of people doing these crafts, and they use these a lot. So I'm like, I'm gonna get one, because I've been having a lot of crafting ideas, and I want to get into doing like different things with, like, not like I'm gonna build a chair, but like smaller woodworking projects, like maybe a birdhouse or something. So I thought it would be nice to have. So I take this up there, and he scans it, and it came up, I think it was $19 and something. He said, so that would make it 10. I'm like, okay. And then he goes, and I have it, you know, closed better, but it wasn't closed all the way. It was kind of, the cord was all out, because it was a return, obviously, and whoever returned it did not wind the cord up. So he goes, well, did you check to make sure everything was in there? And I said, no, because my hands were full. I had a bag from another store, and I had the other stuff in my arms. So I'm like, nah. I said, whatever. I'll check it when I get home. Because there was no return, so I probably should have checked it. He goes, well, you know, there's no returns. I'm like, whatever. $10. So anyway, he goes, well, since you didn't check it and you don't know if everything's there, I'll give it to you for $5. So we've got the rotary tool, the instruction manual, the cord, which I wrapped it up. It was all loose. And guess what? Everything's there, all the attachments. So I got a $20 rotary tool for $5. So that trip I spent $16, and I got the rotary tool, the 2 acrylic organizers, the pillow, and the heat for $16. I was happy. So, however, my sister bought a safe. They had a few safes. My sister got one. She goes, I go, oh, for all your millions? She goes, no, like for birth certificates and, you know, stuff like that, important paperwork. I was just joking with her. I'm like, okay. So she bought it, and it was $25 because bin items were $25, and it was a big bin item. So, however, she was not as lucky because I had to go out later that day to another store and pick some stuff up. And I popped in. I'm like, do you need anything from the store? I gotta go to the store, whatever. And she was playing around trying to get it open because it's got a key and a combo. And she was messing with that. She goes, I can't get this stupid thing open. I'm gonna keep messing with it, see if I can get it open. Well, I went to the store and came back, and probably an hour or so after that, I was talking on the phone. She goes, I still didn't get that stupid safe open. So, yeah, when you get stuff at the bin store, you really got to check it first because there's no returns, and they don't make any guarantees because a lot of the stuff is returns or overstock or whatever. So, unfortunately, she didn't make out as well. But they did have some good stuff that day. They had a lot of electric heaters, all different, small ones, big ones that looked like little wood stoves, but they were electric heaters. And they had humidifiers, and they had water purifiers. They had some really good stuff. They had I can't remember everything, but they had a lot of good stuff, a lot of big ticket items. And they had, my sister got the bigger safe, but they had a few smaller ones and stuff. But yeah, so I like that they're mixing up. I mean, I really liked the $1, $2, and $3 bins because I'm always about the bargains and stuff like that. But some of the bigger ticket stuff, yeah. Now, like, I have an apartment full of furniture, so I'm not there for the, you know, boxed furniture and stuff like that. But you never know what they're gonna have. Like before Christmas, they had a lot of toys. Well, I don't need a lot of toys. My kids are in their 20s. Well, actually, my daughter's 30. But and my grandson, it's like, you know, I'm not buying you 15 toys. But you just never know what they're gonna have. But I do like that they have the sneak peeks, so at least you, of course, it's enticing because it's like, but so at least you get an idea. And of course, whatever you have your eye on is always gone by the time you get there, unless you're right there when they open. And from what I understand, on Saturday mornings when they open, they have quite a line. Like, I guess my sister wanted to pop in there because she was actually looking. They had a circular saw she wanted, but it was already gone. So, and we were there. They open at 9 on Saturday. I think we were there like around noon. It was gone. So, but anyway, that's way off on a tangent. So those are my 2 trips to the bargain bin store where I got stuff that wasn't $1. So, like I said, the first trip was the desk, the shampoo, the heating pad, and the curtain panels. And then on the second trip, I got the heat vent, the rotary tool, the 2 acrylic organizers, and the pillow. So, let me know what you think down below. Any exceptional deals, anything, you know, that you want to comment on. I'm always interested in reading what you have to say. I appreciate you taking a little time out of your day to spend with me. Sorry I got off on tangents. I do that a lot. And I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully. So, bye for now.